If you cannot be instructed, you cannot be wise. If you don't have anybody in your life, no matter how old you are, who can tell you sit down, who can tell you do this, do that, you won't go far. It's not a curse. It's just the outcome of your life. A young man said he was grappling with a problem for months, thinking, trying to get a solution. And this young man is very blessed. But the solution didn't come. He said one day, just over a cup of tea, an older person told him and said, do these three things. As he did them, that solution just appeared. What did that man save him? Time, effort, long journey. What is wisdom? Wisdom is to be somebody who can be instructed. The Williams sisters from around age 3, 4, 5, their father bought rackets. Maybe Serena said, I want to be a beauty queen. He said, no, you are not what? You are not beauty queen material, you are tennis material. These my daughters, you will become tennis champions. He didn't have money to enroll them or get a coach. He started training them by himself. Hold your racket like this. The first day she held the racket, her hand was aching. You know, if you hold the racket well, if it's your first time, your wrists. The next day they say, Daddy, my wrist. Say, no, hold the racket, don't worry, the pain will go. You will throw a small ball, they will play. From what age? 3, 4, 5. Kobe Bryant. At around age 13, he made up his mind. He wanted to be good in basketball. He was playing with other guys of his age, but they were stronger than him. So he started thinking, what do I do to catch up? So if they practice 2 hours, he will practice 4. But what is really the wisdom there? The wisdom of being under instruction early. If you cannot be instructed, you cannot excel. It's not a curse. If you cannot be instructed, your journey will be far. If you cannot be corrected, you cannot be told to sit down and you sit. You can't be told to listen and you listen. Even when you are not happy, you listen out of honor. Then after some time, you will discover that the person who said listen is actually helping you. The William girls, it was instruction from a father very early that made them the multi-millionaires that they are today. If your natural makeup resists instruction, you see it as oppression. You see it as control. Talk to yourself and overcome it. For instance, if you don't have a mother in your life, you can make up your mind to get a mother and you will get. If you don't have a father in your life, you can make up your mind to get a father and you will get. So what I'm saying is that without instruction, we will not be wise. And most times instructions are not sweet. What you want to do is contrary from wisdom. Because of the fallen nature, our bodies, our lives run away from what is good for us. How many of you have seen a girl you really like? You really like her. You have already fallen in love. Don't marry her. Oh, I can say some things that will rock your boat. Don't marry her. You already like her. You are likely to make mistakes. Your mind chooses wrongly. When God wants to give you a wife, He's likely to give you the person you don't like. Because God looks more into tomorrow than today. One young man was in a place and the Lord said, your wife is not here. Your wife may be away from where you are serving. Your husband may not be where you are serving. Your blessing may not be where you are insisting to go. Grow up until you get very close to God so that God can guide you. How many of you have been guided by God? Many times when God guides, it's not palatable on the flesh. When you marry wisdom with the knowledge that you have, and wisdom is the application of the knowledge that you have. Wisdom is the taking of steps based on the knowledge that you have. When you combine that with other things in your life, when you marry them together, life becomes easier. Nobody here is poor. The only challenge is wisdom. Poverty is a lack of wisdom. If you don't have, it's because you are not wise. If your wisdom increases, what you have will increase.